Lakers. Let's get to the Spectrum starting lineups. First of all, for the 2-10 Lakers, just 2-5 at home. Going small here tonight. We'll have more on that with their 6-7. There's a logjam at 6-7 in the Eastern Conference. They are 3-3 on the road. I mentioned how well they're playing. Let's go. Here we go, Brooklyn and the Lakers, first of 2 regular season. And this is the second consecutive 4-game home game with the Nets. And of course, he was formerly coached in Orlando back in 2012 to 15. Joe Harris missed a ton last year with an injury. That's a good pass under the Claxton, and he scores. Giant in that one. Reeves holds it over his head. Little shake and bake for Austin with 3 on the shot clock. Going to be off and taken. Allowed a ton of points. The defense has just fallen apart the last couple of weeks after a strong start to the season. AD, the little hook shot in of them. He already has one here tonight. Here is Durant. That's 3 in the.
At that time they caught AD and he wasn't. If you're outside the paint, you can do anything you want.
Loading up. It's all about Anthony Davis. And we got a whistle.
You know, league ball to the low post to AD. You got to have some movement.
Lonnie Walker the 4th. AD was Joe Harris, so he's going to bump and grind and shoot and score.
Wow, nice move.
They got to watch out for Royce. He's been shooting hot from 3-point range. The bounce goes to Lonnie Walker the 4th. Down the previous 2 with an illness the other night, blocked underneath. The end of the game, turned 34 yesterday. Played pretty well the other night, except momentum of the game. Russ is underneath. Russ bounces. He gets to Pat Bev, who then I think the initial pass was meant for
as well.
KD, drive, kick, ball movement. Joe Harris.
That's their shooter.
Yeah, and he turned it over a little bit more than he would have liked. AD gets fouled, 0.2%.
And he's better than that.
Steps to the line. Yeah, we've been saying that ever since he was shooting around 80%.
2. And this.
Kevin Durant pulls up on the wing and glances off the rim, taken by Russ, and he'll streak out of the backcourt. Russ in the attacking zone, the lob to line. Not his playing time recently, but here he is early on. He throws it up and gets fouled. What Coach Jacques Vaughn is trying to do without Irving, and a finalist will be selected and featured on Lakers.com, where fans will vote for the winner. Official charity of your Lakers. There's Morris on the top, a former Laker, won a championship with this team. Durant in the lane, good hand on it, back it came. Lakers now with 10 to shoot. Lonnie glides in and scores. Count. Blocks. Lonnie Walker the 4th.
He completes
improvement over the last couple of years when they were right at the bottom. Durant gets surrounded, throws it to Claxton. Top by 6, we're past the 5-minute mark. Pat Bev, rainbow, not going to get the AD offensive rebound. Throw it down, baby. Or less. Thomas pulls up mid-range, and he is 5-on-4. Thomas pulls up 2 in a row. Not this time, but there's Watanabe to score. Those guys that'll do a little bit of everything for you. Watanabe, Thomas, they gave him baseline. Nobody home. 2-10 Lakers. Pull up. Got it. Boy, he's been shooting. Boy, they body well that time in Spanish on your SAP channel. And on the radio, thanks to KW. Yeah, but that's part of the personality.
Is that what it is?
I mean, he's worn it a lot. Yeah. Look, Brooklyn getting the basketball. Start, stop, working on none.
Checked in.
Since joining the Lakers, last time he played all 82 was his final season. Russ, there he is, going to the rim. Oh, blocked, but a foul. Not going to be a goaltender. Are significantly up. Russ at the free throw line will get another one. And of course, it's been an up and down year as far as the fan own way sometimes. The IQ that they've been playing with, but sometimes I just can't believe what I'm seeing out there. That's contributed to those 10 losses.
But now they must have a lot of body and ball movement with no AD on the floor.
And not scoreless, 18, scoreless, and didn't play. So after that, you take that 18-point game out. It's been a rough stretch for him. KD with Russ, a couple of veterans. Oh, Russ! Blocked from behind! Great play. Can they pay it off with none? Him on. Duke underneath. Good dive by Watanabe. Anniversary for the Lakers franchise. O'Neal throws it up, gets fouled. A little business here. Tacos are on the line. if the Lakers hold their opponent under 111 and win the game. Does Brooklyn average? They average right about 111. Just shy of it. The game to start this quarter. Patty Mills, of course, is in. Wendy Gabriel.
Russell Westbrook found him on the low box and he scored.
He'll give you a lot of energy, but nobody.
And you've got to be able to communicate a little bit better.
Russ over Watanabe. That one's off target. Again, starting the night, there were 5 teams tied 6 and started the last 7 games. Russ nearly lost the handle, collected it and scored.
He didn't lay it.
Patty Mills, Watanabe right down the middle. More points in the paint. 16 for Brooklyn. Reeves in a game that LeBron is not playing. Joe Harris for 3. Rebounds one way, then the other. Stop. Wenyen Gabriel stops it, misses. Boy, he just got.
They're going to blow the whistle.
Yeah,
too.
we've seen a lot of that being called a travel. Joe Harris has missed the last couple. This has been the best quarter for the Lakers all year. Gabriel, throw it down on an assist from Russ. That's timeout points. Brooklyn with control of the basketball. Out of the timeout, Patty Mills, who can really light it up from downtown. Towards St. Mary's, Australia. From the outside, Thomas misses. Rebound. Just under 9 minutes to play here in the second quarter. Russ with a quick first step. Little shovel pass to Gabriel. Turn short. Russ with the follow. Gabriel had it again. Wenyen trying to get it. He's done. Great chances for the Lake Show. Mills moves left, shoots right, glances out of bounds. It was a close game with the Clippers the other day, yesterday, but a 20-2 run in the fourth quarter put it away for him.
Right into it, right into it.
Patty Mills hot.
Well, that game will travel for Patty.
That jump shot will.
Yes, it will.
He get hot, boy.
Russ corner of the key, back and forth it goes. Russ kicks it over to Gabriel. Gabriel, high arc is good. Wenyen Gabriel.
Against the clock, too.
Driving to the basket, tumbling down. Just resting in. He's been having some ankle issues. So that's a huge break for the Lakers without Seth's three-point prowess.
Yeah, because he is an uh-oh guy.
Yeah, and he uh-oh'd the Clippers to a lot that time, but they quickly go back the other way. Patty Mills, Joe Harris, a good guy. Documented, interesting one. I mean, offensively, he just can't get anything going. While we have 46% from the free throw line. And outside
offensively, but he can do some other things, especially on the defensive side.
And Seth can shoot, the whole family can shoot, starting with Dad Dell. However, so far so good for the LeBron-less Lakers. 38-29 AD. Pretty good defense for Jacques Vaughn here this evening. This is part of a 4-game trip, second game of a 4-game trip for Brooklyn. They still have 6 on the shot clock. Pulling up is Patty Mills. Good rebound by Claxton. He's underneath. He puts it up. He puts it in. Watanabe 0 for 2. In fact, Joe Harris is the only one who has made one from beyond the arc for Brooklyn. That's kind of what the Lakers story has been all season long. What a resume. He could get to 26,000 career points. He probably will on this trip. 2 more stops. AD backing in, gets doubled up, but scores anyway.
He got doubled up and
tripled for 12 years. You mentioned local product, John Muir High School in Pasadena. All the way, Reeves hangs in the air, gets fortunate. Look at this hook pass out for Beverly. In low to Davis. Pat Bev. 8% from the field. Underneath, where they back up Reeves, AD.
Anthony Davis.
Sumner falls down. Lakers all over the net.
That he hasn't decided. Let me just go down on the box and utilize my height advantage.
Well, here he is. 7th in the NBA points per game. Over 30 a contest. Here comes a double team. Who's going to be open? It's going to be Morris from the outside. It hits the heel. Long shot, long rebound. So Brooklyn will get another opportunity all the way and lay it up and in. Sumner, who started now the last 6 for the Brooklyn Nets, coached by Jacques Vaughn. They'll move it along the perimeter. Troy Brown Jr. all the way, score. Troy goes inside. He's done most of his damage this year from the outside. There's KD.
Yeah, that's where he...
3 points. Complimenting the rest of the lineup. There's number 3, Anthony Davis. Reeves, catch, shoot! Morris got Emily that won in 2020. Russ in all kinds of trouble, and it finds Reeves, tapped up and in by first half, double-double, 14 and 10. KD with the easy spin and score. Westbrook, stop, pop, no, taken by AD, just gobbling him up. He's got 11, Pat Bev down the middle, count it, and 1.
A dive.
Patrick Beverly. What a night so far for Anthony Davis. 6 offensive rebounds, matching his output from the other night.
That Bev comes up dry on the three-point play.
Sumner attacks. Very good at the line. They're in the top 10 at 80%. Hey, the Comerica Bank Women's Business Award Program, women, each month in these categories. Philanthropy, entrepreneur. Russ tried to find Davis in traffic. KD, the bounce, Sumner scores. Yeah, that was the 3rd Laker turnover. Anthony, who will play Detroit on Friday, then San Antonio next Sunday. It'll be the first of 3 meetings in a week. Get him at home because we've been talking about it quite a bit. Stretch starting with the... Remember the, second quarter the other night. It was ugly, whatever. That's something Garvin said. They said, let's just slow things down a little bit when we have the opportunity. Studio. Just a minute or so. Got to get it in. And there's a whistle. Pat Bev gets it in to Russ. Russ throws it out in front of him. Stepped on the line. Durant, Harris, movement, Morris. Executed, but gets knocked down the shot. That's really been the story. With 3, with 2, Russ all the way, and that's 2% from 2-point range. But just 2 out of, real quick about Kyrie. He had a couple conversations with team governor Joe Tsai. Throw it down! Anthony to this game, and we'll see what happens after this. Here is Durant. Good look on it. Has yet to see the lead. Oh, good bounce to Davis, who has. He's now 6 out of 17 from downtown. Harris. O'Neal, down comes Durant. Boy, that was Pete.
Look at the load up. Look at the load up.
Pulls up, got it, mid-range. He leads the team, believe it or not, in made 3s. Durant, mid-range.
1 second, though, that's basically all you can do.
Yep. And he caught and shot underneath AD. Just Russ, back and forth he goes. Oh, cutter, Troy Brown. She nearly falls down. Now gives it right back to Morris. He can certainly shoot the triple. Boy, they're giving the Lakers every opportunity. AD ahead of the pack. Throw it down. Onto it. Backing up, turn around. 13-footer is good. Has 7 out of 8 on the road. Had 1 game at home against the Knicks. Hey, while we have a moment, here's a word.
Throw good by Cam Thomas. Second as well.
There's their potential, but they've just got to get everything squared away on the same page. AD by O'Neal. That means Watanabe is alone at the other end to throw it down. Team, which has been really solid defensively. They're winning ball games.
Well, again, the 2-4
for that shot. Moved by Russ. KD for 3. Got it. 4-point opportunity for Durant. Foul on none. Everlyn.
Yeah.
And Russ having some 69. They haven't been in touch in forever. Now KD hits another 3. With 16, complete control. Now AD stops the bleeding. And Morris very smartly
from the line. With this one, he is now 5 for 5.
Open, on its way. O'Neal, big shot. It wasn't. Westbrook down the middle. Throw it down, Russ. Wow. Throw it down. Russ over to Troy Brown Jr. Got it. Inside. Oh, right under to Watanabe, who scores. And then the foul. So Watanabe will get active the last couple, but now he's getting some serious run to that one. It'll be his 195th. Hey, the Lakers donate thousands for your organization. Visit Lakers.com.
Oh, Russ converts the shot at the triple as well. I think he did a 51-pointer or not.
All right, Russ makes it. The Pistons and the Spurs. Crazy. You played against him.
Yeah.
Reeves,
Nice.
soft little separation. Austin Reeves down the middle he goes. Finds Walker with the left-handed pass. Lonnie down the middle, lay it up and miss. 33 and 16. Defense that has been so hot lately. Underneath, late in the game. Walker tipped up, slam. Offensive rebounds, which means he's got 15 offensive rebounds, not one on the road. We'll get an opportunity next week in Phoenix.
Successful.
You know, this is a much different game than the other night when the
Really are.
17, Durant at the line.
But the
A place where he literally lives during the course. Tonight, Lonnie Walker. This is good ball movement. Reeves, three, got! With 4 minutes to play. KD. Lonnie. Someone who started the game still in there. That's a tough shot. Game. Send it to overtime. Look at this spin underneath. It's going away. Down at the other end. Laid up and in. I still ends at 9. Now into the corner. Matt Ryan with the JTA to score. 50% tonight. All the way scored, so they can't hold them under 100. In Boston, leading up at the top.